Hey guys, welcome back to Nascar the game 2013 on PC. This is part 2 of our Sonoma race, I don't know how you pronounce it still. But here we go, we just got onto lap 17 and we're in 5th position. We've got 4 laps worth of fuel left and, whoa, I messed up that bend a little bit. 4 laps worth of fuel left, we've got pretty messed up tyres. So we're going to try and stretch it out as long as we can, because we want to try and the next pit will be our last pit, hopefully. That's our strategy, because I think that the AI are going to be pitting again. They're going to be pitting 2 more times from now, but I want to pit 1 more time. But let's see how it goes. We've got this part 2 is another 25-minute episode or something like that, near that kind of time, which is the reason we split this race into 2 parts. So if you haven't seen part 1, there will be a link at the on the screen. You'll see a link in an annotation, so be sure to check that out before you watch this. Still, I think I'm pretty happy with 4th place. Whoa, Tony Stewart came in fast then. I didn't really see what happened, but someone smashed my back bumper, nearly spinning me, made me very loose, but it's fine, I got through. See Greg Biffle in front of us. Gonna give him a bump, not happy with him this race for some reason. 3 laps of fuel left. Hopefully get to lap 21. Continuing to bump Greg Biffle as often as possible. Just going to pass Montoya, get myself into 3rd position. I think that's Nemchek on our left, or behind us I think, and he's not racing us for positions, he's being lapped, whoever it is. But I'm going to try and pass Biffle on this straight, going to give him a little nudge first, maybe give Stewart a nudge, no, let him off. Right, worked way into 1st, going to pass Wise. Although it didn't give me very much room, and I came wide by mistake, probably due to my damaged front left tyre. Not damaged, but ruined, shredded front left tyre. Greg Biffle's managed to stay up with us in 2nd place. We've pulled away from the rest of them a little bit, but he's still, yeah, look, he's going to pass me now. He's still in it to win it, I believe. So I'm just going to hold back a little bit. Oh, I'm going to give him a bump though. No need to brake when Greg Biffle's in front. Yeah, I'm going to try and see how much I can stretch this fuel out, because I've only got 2 laps left. But we'll see what we can do. Due to us bumping him, Greg Biffle's lost his 2nd position. We've now got Tony Stewart on our tail. Everyone seems to bump on that bend. Who's this? McDowell in front of us, not part of the race. I'm trying to remember how many penalties we've got. I think we've got like 2 seconds worth of penalties, so we need to gain a bit of a lead. I think those penalties that we were given are kind of stupid though, to be honest. Greg Biffle's, we can't get any room. As soon as we make a mistake, we will be overtaken by either Tony Stewart or Greg Biffle. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, see what happens. Will I pit this lap, or will I try and push another lap? Kind of cut that corner a bit by accident. I'm gonna go for another lap. Whoa, everyone's bumping there. It's because everyone brakes at different times, so no one really... it doesn't work. We've managed to get a good run off of that bend though, that final bend. 1.3 laps of fuel, we should make it to the pits as long as we don't push too hard. Locked up the brakes a bit then, made the wheels spin, but it's fine. Although Greg Biffle is going to pass again. That is alright also, just want to try and get into the pits in front of him. That'd be my goal for right now. We're losing a lot of traction on these bends. You can hear the wheels sliding and you can see my back end slipping on a lot of them. You hear that? The wheels locked up then as well. Yeah, Greg Biffle's going to pit this lap also. So we just want to try and get a quick overtake on these fast S-bends down here. Let's see if we can get into the pits before him. We definitely have enough fuel to make it to the pits, so there's no worries in that sense. So I'm going to try and make it past him here, but I can't keep up. I've given him the room. Oh, I forgot what the pitting speed is on this track. Slowed down quite a lot there, giving Greg Biffle a big lead heading into the pits, but it's alright. 35 miles per hour. Come on, that's good speed.
Looks like you're running on empty. Let's fill her up for starters.
4 tyres, full fuel, no repair. We've got to be in and out. Greg Biffle's just ahead. Hopefully we'll come out first, or just behind him. It depends what he goes for. He might only take 2 tyres or something. That could cause us a few problems if he does. One Montoya's up there in 3rd. Well, not 3rd anymore. We're in like 21st, 22nd or 23rd. But the other people will be pitting as they come round. So, in my opinion, we're first still. Got Jimmy Johnson there. Let's see who comes out of the pit first. Greg Biffle's out. And I'm right behind him. We didn't lose any time. And you see one Montoya coming out. Oh, it gave me control of my car a bit early then. I smashed into the wall, didn't realise. Oh, Menard isn't going to let me have any room out of the pits. Going to bump him out of the way for that. Shoved him onto the gravel or the grass. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like gravel. I can see a tint of green. So I'm not too sure, but anyways, Biffle's got a 1.5 second lead, so we've got a bit of catching up to do, but not too much. Went wide on that bend and got another time penalty for that. Are you serious? Is that 0.5 seconds or 0.6? These times that are going to add up onto our final time, so if we finish first ahead of Greg Biffle by 1 second, we are not going to win the race. We're going to be sent back. So we need to gain a substantial lead. I mean, we're gonna have to, get a big lead on everyone in order to win this race. We're in 9th position now. Gonna get ourselves back into 1st place as we come past the pits. I think. Actually, no, we won't be in 1st. We'll be nearly there, because as you can see on the radar, Jeff Burton. I think it's Jeff Burton, hasn't pitted yet. He'll be pitting in this lap. Yeah. So back into 2nd. And we will get 1st by the end of next lap, or this lap. Greg Biffle is close behind us. We can't seem to lose him in this race. He's doing really well. Keeping up well, really making this tough race. It's not been a very clean race either, but luckily we haven't had any cautions so far. I don't think we have anyway, have we? I don't think so. Just going to ask myself, can't remember. So I think we're going to try and sit in behind, who is that, Smith? Is that Regan Smith? I'm not too sure. But we got 13, how many laps of fuel have we got? I can't read it. Is that 13.5 laps of fuel, or is it 10.5? If it's... I'm not sure what it is. I'll find out in a sec. I'll talk about that in a second. Get a good run off this corner. We should be able to make the overtake now. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave Greg Biffle behind.
Left side's clear.
For once. Just got the fastest time so far. Now we're going to get past Mr. Burger King. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. I don't remember what it is actually. Actually no, it's the other Burger King guy that I can't pronounce, Capil or Capil. Oh my god, my voice went really weird. So we got a 1 second lead ahead of Biffle, which is promising. We're gonna need it with all these what are they called? With all these time penalties. Messed up that bend, cutting it too much just by mistake. It's kind of easy to do that, especially once you hit the curb or whatever it's called. I think it's the curb. Probably gonna do it again here. Yeah, messed up again. It's because there's such fast-paced bends. It's kind of tricky sometimes. I'm gonna make the overtake once again, but coming into this bend quite fast, it'll make us go a bit wide, but we've slowed down enough to get a good run off the bend again. We seem to be pretty good at coming off of that bend nice and quickly. Who's this in front of us? Is it Paul?
10 to go. Keep digging, buddy. Not over yet.
Yeah, I've got 9. Yeah, so I got 9.8, 9.6 or 9.8 laps of fuel, and we're on lap 24. So that means we've got about. We've got just enough fuel basically. Like literally. On the line we'll be out of fuel, so this is quite risky. We don't want there to, if we cause a caution we'll lose the race because we'll have to pit, so I'm probably worried at this point, so I'm going to try and gain some extra fuel just by tucking in behind these lapped vehicles. But Greg Biffle is 3 seconds behind now, which is promising. I just need to stay cool, keep gaining some extra fuel, drive nice and cautiously and slowly, try and slipstream at any opportunity I get, if possible. Yeah, slowed right down for this bend this time, made it nicely, hit the apex, come out nice and quick, but I probably won't go for the overtake because there isn't anyone else directly ahead. But due to this slow, cautious driving, Greg Biffle has caught up a little bit. He's only 2.5 seconds behind now, so I'm going to have to think about making a move again after some fuel conservation. Going to have to pick up the pace. We've got this lap left, and then we got lap 26, then we got 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So he's still got 9 laps of driving left, so we need around 9 laps of fuel, which is what we've got. So yeah, look, we just went up to 9.2 laps, so at the moment we've got 0.2 laps extra of fuel. Well, maybe a bit more than that actually, because we were only halfway through this lap. So we're doing well in that respect, but remember all the penalties we've got, so we do need to push a bit harder just to get a big lead on Biffle, and at the moment he's gaining on us, only 2 seconds behind now. He's caught up quite a lot in these last couple of laps. He's clearly pushing quite hard. He must be quite confident on his fuel, or maybe he's not, and maybe they are planning to pit a third time. And obviously I'm not, I'm trying to save the fuel. So we'll see what happens. He's only 1.5 behind.
8 to go. Doing great. Nice and steady.
Yeah, he's catching up even more. He's going to get within a second soon. I reckon he'll do that this lap, unless I try and make a move and pass this dude in front of me. He's within overtaking range now, to be honest. He can overtake at any point, he just needs a good run off a bend, or if I make a single mistake. So I've lost my lead, to be honest. Got 8.3 laps of fuel, and we're doing alright for fuel, to be honest. It's fine at the moment, only just alright. But we're going to have to start pushing harder as Biffle catches up, although he seems to have lost some time. I think it's because there's a lot of lapped cars in the way, just slowing him down a little bit, making it hard for him to get past and run fast laps. We're 5 seconds off our fastest lap, so as you can see we're taking it nice and slow, trying to conserve this fuel. Right, the car we were drafting has gone into the pits, so I'm going to slow down a bit. Oh, Greg Biffle's trying to barge his way through, and we've got another time penalty for that. 0.7 seconds, even though we were smashed off of the track, and then as we were trying to get back on the track, that's when we're given the penalty, so that's a bit annoying. Now Biffle's got the lead again, 0.6, 0.5 seconds ahead, and Montoya's right behind us, still there fighting. He's still, you know, he still could win, I reckon. Montoya, he's got a good chance. I think it'll be his first win this Sprint Cup Series season. We need to try and overtake Biffle, but we don't want to waste the fuel. We need to conserve the fuel, so at the moment, at this point in the race, I'm struggling to think of a plan. I'm not too sure what to do. I mean, I could purposely cause a caution now to save, then I'll have some extra laps of fuel, but I don't know if it's worth it. Everyone else will be on fresh tyres because they will all pit. So I'm not too sure what to do. And also it will give the rest of the pack a good chance of catching up, and restarts are quite difficult on this track. It's so easy for a crash on that first few bends, and so don't think that's a proper option. I should just keep going, try and push up. Gonna try and take Biffle on this straight, maybe not going fast enough. If I had DRS like in Formula 1, maybe I would have.
Watch your outside.
We're right behind him now on the 16 car's tail. We're gonna get past at some point, just need a good opportunity.
Got a car closing on your outside.
Just got enough fuel to survive us to the end of the race. Got a bit extra to push a little bit harder for a couple of laps perhaps, maybe. Not too sure. But we need to do that soon.
Car in front heading to the pit.
Right, car in front is heading to the pit. I don't know if that means Biff or that means the car in front of him. I think it's Labonte in front of him, who's another lapped car. But I'm not too sure, we'll find out in a sec. I was probably praying that it was Greg Biffle, but I don't think it will be. Pretty sure it'd be Labonte or whoever that is. Again, Greg Biffle's managed to draft behind him and pull away a little bit, but I should outbrake him on this bend, maybe even ram him a little bit. Yeah, and Greg Biffle's not going to pit, and it was Labonte, I was right. Just gonna give Biffle a bit of a nudge on the backside, see if I can make him a bit loose, but it's not working. Managed to hold it pretty well, come off the bend, but I've come off the bend better off than him. But again, not enough time, not enough space to overtake him. My outside. One Montoya is still there. I don't think he can pass though, just like I can't seem to get past Biffle. So it's a very close race in these top 10 positions, because I can see other racers who are still in the race just behind Montoya. So there are a lot of people that could still win this race, depending on what happens. So we're about to lap Joey Logano once again. Actually no, I don't know if it's once again, I haven't seen him before. We're about to lap Joey Logano. If Biffle can work his way past, and I can work my way past as well. I hope I can, because otherwise that'll give Biffle another chance to pull away. We've got 4.7 laps of fuel, just enough still, with a little bit extra. It's just pretty tense. I don't know if we're going to win because of all these time penalties if we don't make a move really soon. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I fully understood the time penalties, didn't know what they meant. Oh, big bump there from Montoya, but I did hold it pretty well. And we bumped Greg Biffle a bit, made him go wide, and we managed to slip in front of him just behind Joey Logano. We've got our lead back, and now we're going to fight to not let Biffle pass at all. We're not going to give him any room whatsoever. We want to try and overtake these 3 lapped cars here, but I've messed it up, I've smashed Joey Logano, and it sent me flying wide. and gone down to 4th because of that mistake, but I've managed to make it back, and I'm just gonna start driving really rough. I don't even care, just gonna try and barge my way through, push Biffle out of the way. I've only got 3 laps, I need to gain a substantial lead. I was about to cut that corner, but then I remembered I'd get another penalty, so that would just mess everything up. I'm trying to make Biffle loose here, but then by doing that, oh no, another time penalty, 1.4 seconds, and Ambrose has come off the track. That's all my fault, trying to ram Biffle. I clipped Tony Stewart, caused me to come across the track, get a penalty, and knock Ambrose into a spin. Alright, everyone's pitted, the whole field has caught up. They've got fresh tyres behind me apart from the top about 5. We've got 2 laps left, first position, and let's see how much fuel we've got on the restart. 3.6 laps of fuel, so we've got enough fuel. We've got Jeff Gordon close behind us, and I've met, what the hell was I? Oh my god. I was trying to take it too quickly. This is all going really bad. I have no idea what I just did. Just lost control of the car, to be honest. I don't know. I can't remember that happening. I don't know what I did. But managed, I don't know how we're still in first after that. Seriously need to pit. I've got a damaged left wheel. I'm going to be steering to the left without even doing it. Right, 2 more laps of fuel. 2 more laps of racing. How much fuel do we have? 3.3 laps, so we should just about make it. Still got Jeff Gordon there, let's try this again. Got Denny Hamlin just behind Gordon. Look, really struggling to get around these bends with a damaged right tyre. Right tyre. We lost some positions there. I'm not too sure what I should do. We've got Keselowski in front of us, we've got Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's just there. He's I think he should be on 4 fresh tyres and fresh fuel, so he's got nothing to worry about. And I've gone wide again, but didn't get a penalty that time. I don't understand. I'm gonna try and cut inside here, maybe even bump Keselowski just to get a nice run off this bend. 3rd position, we got to try and pass Dale Jr. And there's another caution. Looks like McDowell. I don't know what happened here. Labonte just getting on his back end, made him loose, and he just spun. But this should give us another chance to start in 1st place, but oh no, 3rd. We've got Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, and then Jimmy behind us. 2 more laps still. This is not good. We're running low on fuel now. All these cautions coming at the end of the race, automatically steering right there, straight into Jimmy Johnson's front. And we've got 2.4 laps of fuel, we've got 2 laps of racing, we're just about going to make it. We've got a little bit extra, just push a bit hard, but we'll see. We've got a good run off that bend, just behind, now we're in 2nd, managed to get past Gordon. Now we're racing against Dale Jr. We've got to pray for no more cautions. We don't want any more green, white checkered flags, because then our race will seriously be over. We've got loads of time penalties, like literally tons. We've probably got about 7 seconds worth, to be honest. Maybe even more, 8, 9, 10 seconds worth I predict. So we're going to have to get a massive lead in these last 2 laps. We've already got 1.3 seconds, but our back end spinning out there. Getting loose on these bends, taking them too quickly with these rough tyres and damaged wheel. But I'm still going to risk it anyway, I'm going to push through. We've got 1.6 laps of fuel left, and we've got nearly only 1 lap left, 1.7 laps of fuel, sorry. I don't see how we're going to get such a big lead though, to be honest, in this amount of time. Hopefully we can get to this, get the white flag before anyone else crashes. Yeah, we've got the white flag. Final lap. We've got a good 2-second lead. We could still win this. We've got 1.3 laps of fuel, we can make it. If we didn't have such damaged wheels and ruined tyres, we could get a bigger lead, but with 2.5 seconds ahead, we're going to try and push for our fastest lap of the day. But we've gone wide onto the gravel, it's going to slow us down, but we've still got a 3-second lead because Earnhardt Jr. is obviously battling for his position, which is slowing him down. Are they going to get another penalty? Yeah, we've got another penalty just to complicate things further, just to mess up our race. We're still 3 seconds ahead though. Hopefully they'll come slow through that bend, maybe even cause a spin, make a few problems at the front of the pack. I'm just hoping for any kind of help I can get. We've got so many penalties right now, it's going to add to our final finishing time, which is going to send us back some positions, I'm sure. We've got 3.7 seconds ahead. I can see hear our fuel gauge beeping. We're running out 0.3 laps, 0.2 laps in a second. We should have enough to make it to the end of the race, and we're 3.5 seconds ahead. But the rest of the pack's close, so it's going to be easy to get sent back quite a lot of positions. Right, we got the first place, but I don't think that counts the time penalties yet. So our points won't be added. I'll have to we'll have to have a look at the standings if they're here, if they are here to be shown. We'll just have to wait. See me happy that I've come first, but I haven't. I don't think I have. I'm gonna have a quick look at the leaderboards, I guess, in a second after we do a bit of a victory dance. I'll tell you now, I do know the position that I actually finished. You can't tell from this footage, but due to the time penalties, oh no, it says there, look, race over, 6th place. Yeah, you can tell from the footage. Did you see that? It said race over, 6th place. Just go back a bit and you'll see. That's due to the horrible amount of time penalties that I had. So guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, maybe the next day, but within 2 days, so don't worry. And as you can see, 2nd place on the leaderboards, Dale and Dut's just in front of us. But yeah, see you guys. Don't forget to leave the thumb up. Oh my god, I said that wrong. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. Peace.